That's rad.
All right, man, it's Somewhere in the City. It's your host, Michael the Serpent.
And it's Joe.
And today we are joined with...
JWITDABEAM, man.
Man, welcome to the show, man.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Man, what are you doing in Denver right now, bro? Tell me about it.
Shit, man. Really, I came on a ski trip.
I feel
A little
it,
quick
bro.
weekend trip.
You fuck with us, like, on the skiing and shit? I've never been my whole life, so, like...
For me,
when people say they come out here specifically for that shit, I'm like, what am I missing out on, bro? For real? Like,
Yeah, nah, that shit fun. I fuck with it. A little hard, but I fuck with it.
Wait, it was snowboarding or skiing?
Snowboard.
Snowboarding.
Yeah.
Is this like skateboarding? I heard it's like similar kind
Shit,
of.
yeah, if you skateboard it, it's gonna be easier.
Okay.
For sure. It's gonna be easier.
Where do you be going to out here, like out there?
Shit,
like,
just recently I had went to what? Eldora or some shit. That shit was straight though.
that shit was
Nice
hard.
little mountain.
You
Sir.
came out here multiple times before? Like,
Yeah, I came out here multiple times. I be
gosh,
coming out
okay.
here.
Shit, so let's talk about, like, your origin story, bro. How you started rapping and just where you from originally. Like, kind of break that down for us and shit.
That's a bet, man. I'm from Cobb County, Atlanta, Georgia.
Gosh, okay.
Yes, sir. And you said what? What's this other shit you
like
asked?
your origin,
Like,
how
yeah.
you became like into the game, like how you started like making music and shit, like how you started getting like
Facts.
tapped in.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna start off from the jump then. So I had lived at this crib in Atlanta. A few of my homies and shit. Them niggas was just making music, vibing and shit, and I was like, shit. These niggas really saying what I'm doing. I'm like, shit, I might as well start rapping too. So started rapping that way for real.
So y'all
What
was
year was
just
this?
okay, go.
Shit. What year was that, bro? Maybe 2016? Yeah, like 2016. Yeah, 2015, 2016.
Hell yeah! So you was just clicked up with all the bros, just getting to it type shit, and you seen how like everybody else was throwing like what y'all was literally doing into the music, and you're
Nah,
like, I could do this
exactly.
shit too. Like you said, like y'all rapping about this shit we all doing. Like I'm literally doing this shit too. Why don't I get onto this shit?
Nah, exactly. So I was like, man, I might as well do this shit. I seen niggas. Shit was fun, but I'm gonna just tell you how SOS started. That's what, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So basically, Tony started coming to that crib that I was at, and that's how I met him. And he started making music with him, and then I had Ben knew AR. I had known AR since niggas went to school together, so I had been known him.
Some legendary shit right
Nah,
there.
exactly. He had lived in that crib too. Yeah, he had lived in that crib too. So then Tony started coming over. Then I think AR had brought 10K over one time. Then niggas just started kicking it
It
for
was
real.
a rap after that.
Exactly.
So that was like the SOS house, basically? Like,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was SOS crib. That shit was off Moreland.
Gosh, okay. So that's hard. Like, would you consider, like, Cobb County like a smaller city, bigger city?
Shit, well, Moreland and Atlanta for real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Moreland and Atlanta.
So y'all was in Atlanta, but where you grew up, like
Yeah, where I
when you
grew
were
up.
born
Yes,
and raised,
yeah.
like,
When I
little-
went to school and shit, it's
Yeah.
Cobb County, but then niggas
Cool.
moved to Atlanta.
And you
shit
said you
after
went
that
to
shit.
school at AR too?
Hell yeah.
Went to the same school? That's
Hell
dope.
yeah.
That's hard, because y'all made some, like, generational music, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah,
there's
like-
people that, like, are barely finding out about, like, all this shit from 3 years ago now.
Yeah,
And
for
I'm
a
like,
fact.
wow, like, this shit's, like, I mean, to us, like, we've already been heard it and shit, but, like, to the people that are finding out about it, that shit still, like, holds up, bro.
Nah, it definitely does, bro. I be going back listening to them shit still today, bro. Definitely does. We knew that shit though when we was making it. We were like, niggas gonna catch on.
No, for sure. Like, and it's like, I remember when Gibbs showed me AR, and like, I remember like at first, like I was like, I don't know if this is really for me, like the high pitched shit. But then like when I really saw like for like the niche audience that it was for, I was like, alright, it's hard. Like,
Nah.
and then just seeing him on the songs with like Tony and like 10K, that shit was just hard, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, exactly. That shit was straight.
Where did that whole sound come from, bro? Like, what when y'all was cooking up? Cause I know y'all got like a real crazy sound, and Atlanta got all type of different like like sounds and like
waves,
music and genres and shit with the rap shit. But y'all got this like different sound. You know what I mean? Like, how did that come together? Was it just like y'all was just cooking up and
Shit. Really, I think it's cause that nigga Sensei.
Sensei? Yep, that's a GOAT producer, bro.
Nah, definitely.
underrated, bro. Like,
Nah, for sure. Definitely underrated.
How was it with him? Was it like, was he cooking up in front of y'all? He was like putting like, how
Hell
was
yeah,
that?
that
Like, how
nigga-
did y'all meet Sensei type shit? Like, how did y'all get so tapped in? Cause y'all really created a sound type shit. Like
Yeah, see, Sensei Slick grew up in the same area too, so we had known him from just growing up and shit. You know, they had Lyric League, so we already was tapped in with him.
That's hard, bro. That's hard.
Nah, for sure.
What do you think, like since you guys have all grown so much since then and shit, like what comes next, like now? Like, could you guys kind of make like your own sound and shit? Like, how what I'm really trying to ask is like, you guys really made like your own sound like in Atlanta when there's so many, like it's a very saturated market and shit, you know? Like, where do y'all go from here type shit? Like, what are your future plans, like, you know, apart from SOS, like just your single music type shit?
Shit. Future plans with music, for real. I ain't even really worried about it. I ain't really worried about music right now. I'm just getting money every other way, living life for real.
I feel it.
Nah, definitely.
So you're just putting that to the side right now, and you're just focusing on life and just getting to it and everything. What you got right now in life that what you be kicking back? What's the average day in your life right now? Cause you just taking trips, snowboarding, just on some dope shit. So
the fans want to know, bro.
Yeah,
what you doing when you're not on the fucking bars?
Shit, just getting money for real. Yeah, that's really working. Got a rental company, car rental company. We're doing that. Couple little different shit, investing.
Gotcha. What made you want to start like a car rental company? Like that's like a pretty big business venture. Like apart from the rapping, like what made you like want to start that in specific?
Shit. Really, me and my bros was just talking about it one day. We was just talking about it. Then we found like, shit, let's try it, let's do it. And they just went and did it for real. Stopped talking about it and just went and did it.
Do you think that's like a good business to venture in Atlanta since you guys are such like a populated like city and shit?
Shit, Atlanta really, it's the Atlanta finesse, so do what you want.
I feel it.
Yeah,
bro.
do what you want, but you just gotta know it's Atlanta.
And you're talking about expanding now, right? You trying to get that shit popping in other cities now?
Nah, exactly. Trying to move that shit to other cities. Trying to go to Miami with it for real.
Gotcha. What makes like Miami gather your interest? Like, what about Miami? Like,
there's mad tourists.
Yeah, it's mad.
Like,
exactly, the tourists for real.
Need the rental, you know, like they don't got no transportation out there.
Exactly.
And you say you don't like Miami because it's like a little flex city, or what? You be out there like you fuck with the vibe out there. You be taking a little visit, or you said like
shit. Even when I take a visit, I still be just chilling though, some chill shit.
Yeah.
Smoke weed, go to the beach and shit. I ain't too much in the clubs. I don't really fuck with the clubs.
No, that's a big thing out there, bro. Like for like Miami and shit. Like
Nah,
that's like the only thing almost to do out there. Like
nah, exactly. Go to the club. Nah, I'll be at the beach though. That shit's still fun though. I'll be going out there and renting a car, so I'll be like,
no,
exactly.
it's obvious for sure. Like, cause even like when we go like out of state and shit, like we've noticed like if we don't get a car rental, we're like, damn, we just spent like $600 in Ubers in a few days. Like,
yeah, nah, exactly. Go around Toro, man.
Yeah, I think that's the one we was using too.
Nah, exactly.
No, I remember when we linked to some of the homies, they said they were busting like the Turo app, and I'm like, damn, what's we paying hard as fuck on this app.
Shit, yeah, for sure. But then they lose their count and shit, so shit.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, is it really worth it? I wouldn't do my shit.
Yeah, because there's like a reputation on that shit. Like, if you got a bad rating, like, they're not gonna rent shit to you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'll be judging people off that shit too.
Like if you're using your own Toro account, you got another one that you're just using because you bring yours out. Like,
no, exactly.
Hell yeah, bro. What's some other cities you like to be in? Like when you be like going around, like besides Denver, like what other cities you be hitting just for the fuck of it, like for some fun? You say you don't like to club too much. You be out the way. So
like LA for real. I be in LA.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I be in LA a lot, smoking, chilling, hills somewhere.
No, for sure. Plus, I feel like that's just a good hub, like for everyone to be at and shit. Like, you know,
I made hella music in LA too. Like hella shit with the SOS shit that was in LA. We made hella music.
Y'all made a lot of music in LA.
Hell yeah. I was out there make some music and shit.
Talk about like some of like the studio like sessions back then, you know, like in the studio with Tony, 10K AR, like were you guys punching in a lot? Were you guys writing a lot? Like what
shit really punching in, bro.
It's just the vibe, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Just punching in. We really just like feed off each other for real.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha, okay. It's like y'all got like a real connection and shit, y'all real homies and shit. Like
nah, exactly.
Do you think that made a difference to the music? Like, because like usually people getting like these features and shit, they pay the bread, they get it sent to their email. Do you think that makes like a big difference to you guys' tracks?
Shit, probably definitely, cause really we just some friends making music for real.
Oh, for sure. And it makes it like I feel like when people is like sending the verses back, it makes it a more transactional thing than it makes it like we in the studio, we vibing, like we getting on this song together, you know?
Yeah, we doing it all right then and there, all of us in the studio.
For sure, bro.
Was you at the Rare House show where 10K and Tony performed in LA recently?
Hell,
like
when
it was like 2 years ago ish.
Maybe like
Because
a
we
year
were
and
at
a
that
half,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, like a year and a half.
No,
It
I
was
don't
like
think so.
last
Nah, if it
summer.
was like a year and a half ago, hell
Nah,
no.
because that shit was dope.
It was
like,
lit, bro.
That shit was dope. They tore that shit up. Yeah.
I already know it, bro.
And it was Young Nudie. It was Nudie headlining the Rare House one, and then
We had a Rare House
opening.
show. That shit was. I don't forgot what year that was, but no, that shit was lit though.
You be fucking with Rare House? Like
Yeah. Yeah. I followed them for sure.
No, they be putting on some legendary shit. I remember.
No, they really do.
Like we flew out to one and we had
To two now.
Yeah, to a couple now. Like the
Yeah, they
homie
be
put
lit.
his song. Like he was like, we gotta go to these shows. They way better than the shit we get here.
Gibby told us like we got to slide to
We
this Rare House.
caught Chief Keef and like V's and shit.
Nah, he be
Yeah.
having some niggas there too.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken. I remember I flew out
Baby
there
Smooth.
to get to see Baby Smooth and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm in the crowd waiting. He fucking gets on his story like I ain't there. Like I'm like.
Damn.
Nah.
After I
Still
flew
in
out there
Michigan.
and shit,
Damn.
like, delayed, like that's the only reason I went was to see Smooth.
Cap.
So, no, it was still cool,
But
but
it was like
just
a
my
big
main
part,
reason,
yeah.
like, and when he was here recently, I caught COVID, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm just not meant to see my bro live." Like,
Nah, dead ass. That's telling you something.
oh God, man, I'm fucking with him though, man. His new project hard as fuck.
What's some
That
rap-
nigga hard as hell.
Yeah, you be fucking with. I was about to ask, like,
Nah,
what's
for
some
sure.
music you be bumping? Like, with this, what's your playlist looking like?
Shit, a little bit of everything for real. I definitely be fucking with Detroit niggas though. I feel like that's just like the most. It's like
That's
fun
the
music
biggest
to listen
wave
to.
right now,
Like,
yeah.
Fun, yeah.
yeah,
like-
it's just like niggas just be talking shit. Shit funny.
No, for sure. I remember when I got like hip to the Detroit music. I remember my bro was like, I got you.
My bad.
He was putting me onto like the Shitty Boy shit and like Leo and RMC, and I was like, damn, like they come in different, bro. Like
Nah,
this
for
is
sure.
definitely like a different sound and shit. So it's just interesting to see like the difference in Detroit and fucking Chicago music, LA music. Like they really made a wave and shit.
Nah, they definitely did.
And they've been rapping for years and
Yeah.
years, bro. Like Babyface, all that. They got like
I forgot who even put me on it on, bro. I think it was my Miami homie, but yeah, Rio.
Yeah, no. After that though, I went into like I never like I don't know how to describe like finding one artist and then just finding like another from the same city, another from the, and everyone's equally as hard. Like everyone has a shitload of music that's tough. Like I don't know, like it's gonna be a hard for that to get like another wave like that. Like we got to see like who comes up next like that.
Nah, definitely, bro. Definitely, they definitely created a way for themselves.
Who your biggest like influences coming up? So like Atlanta, y'all already had your own scene. Like Atlanta's been big as fuck in all types of categories, music wise. Like what was it like coming up? Who was you bumping? Like what's some influences that like led into your music or maybe inspired you to start hopping on the mic?
Probably definitely Young Scooter for real. Like around high school and shit, I was definitely bumping him a lot. Scooter, Gucci for sure.
That's always a big influence for people is Gucci. Like I remember like the early like 2000, like he has a shitload of music either way. So like, every time I ask someone like,
Nah, he
what's your
definitely
favorite Gucci
does,
song?
bro.
I never know which one they're talking about because I'm like, fuck. Like
Nah, he
there's
has
so much
hella.
music.
Nah, it definitely back in the day when he was dropping hella, bro.
Yeah.
All the mixtapes and shit.
That
Gotta
was
go on
an
a lot of
era, bro.
mixtapes.
Like the Chief Keef mixtape era and shit. Like
Definitely Cheeky for sure.
How do you think that's changed? Like now that it's like more of a streaming service thing. Like back then it was like mixtapes you had to like buy on iTunes and shit. Like
Shit, I think it made it easier for real.
it made it more accessible too.
Yeah,
like, for
exactly.
people.
Yeah, like anybody could do it for real.
Yeah, because I don't know, like if everyone still had to like sell like their project for $12.99, like shit might
Yeah.
be a little harder for people to.
Nah,
come
exactly.
up.
And niggas struggling now with the streams. And it's like all they gotta do is go on their phone. So yeah, definitely.
No, it's crazy. We were talking about it on this like Scam Likely interview, just like the difference in like how music used to be like just interpreted. Like you used to go buy a CD, put it in, and listen to track 1 through 15,
Nah,
1
for
through 20. Like I'm like nobody does that shit no more. Even when you like grab a project, I still do it. Like I'll listen to the first song and go down, but like most people will be like, oh, features first and this first.
Yeah, no. If it's somebody drops, I listen to from 1 to fucking 20.
because that's the
You got
the
to just
way
at least once.
they intended it that way to be
Exactly.
listened to. So I got to, bro. Like
Yeah.
even like latest ESTG project, that shit was crazy. Like that's another artist that like I like barely found out about a couple years ago. He's been going crazy.
Yeah, nah, he
bro.
definitely got some hard songs.
Yeah, no, he's been
Got
going
some of his shit in the
What's more
playlist.
you been fucking with lately, bro? Like what's on your playlist right now type shit?
Shit, we can look.
Always, bro. I always like to pick to see what y'all listening to, for real.
Damn, well, all right. Hey, Mario, let me get that pen. Go.
With that one dead.
No, go ahead. No.
Yeah. But definitely fucking see, definitely Ralphie the Plug. I mean, I see a nigga in there. And he going there, of course. Really a lot of Cali music for real.
You like Cali music?
Yeah.
Does Cali music? Okay, this is a cool question because I want to know. Does Cali music be reaching Atlanta like that? Because it's like on different coasts. So like I'm trying to see because like
I don't really think so, bro.
not like
really.
just you type shit. Like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
you. If
yeah.
you know, you know out there. But
Nah,
like
exactly.
everybody like be not really fucking with the West Coast shit, or maybe they just haven't heard
yeah,
it. So
I
they,
feel like they just haven't heard it.
You think if like the Atlanta scene heard like Ralphie the Plug and like Draco the Ruler and shit like that, they'll be like, yeah, this shit going crazy.
Nah, definitely for sure. Especially Drake, yo, I fuck with that nigga. They wrong for killing that nigga down. Dead ass, bro.
Man, every time they say like, why is LA blackballed? I'm like, oh, y'all had a festival with all y'all artists and someone gets killed, bro. Like, oh.
Yeah, they wrong for that, for real.
Oh, he was definitely
What
one
do
of
you
the
think
most
about? Yeah, how do you think about that situation? Like, how does that even? I don't want to like. What do you think about that? Like, even at the festival, you know, like with security and like all types of shit
in
there,
his own
like
city, like
in their own. Like, what you think about that type of situation?
Shit, I mean, let me see. I'm gonna see if I sit back, y'all can still hear me, right?
Yeah, you good, bro.
But say that again, bro.
About like the Draco situation, like even
Like
like
how
that
getting
shit's
killed at the
crazy
show
in
and
your
shit.
own show, like in a festival like that, like the way that shit went down, like
Definitely, and that shit could really happen anywhere to anybody, bro. That shit always be happening. Like, just gotta be on 10, bro.
yeah, especially in your own city. Like we've seen it even like with art, like MO3 and shit. Like just people like in their cities, like just not moving like correctly and shit. Like do you think that like affected you trying to move out of your own city? Like I see you be traveling to other cities, wanting to be living elsewhere.
Shit, not really for real.
It was never a concern for you type shit to get like out of Atlanta, like.
Hell no, bro.
Nah, I feel it. A lot of artists like they come up and they're like, I never want to go back to like my home city and shit. Like you see like Chief Keef, he'd like never be in Chicago no more. He'd be in LA and shit. Like
yeah, them niggas was in the war zone though. So
yeah,
I'm out of there too.
Yeah,
but Atlanta, shit, that shit home for real.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta know shit. You just gotta know.
Yeah. So you fuck with the South and shit too? Like you just fuck with like that part of like the country and shit? Like
Yeah, definitely.
When was the first time you ever like left out of Atlanta? Like I know you're saying you're born and raised in Cobb and shit. So when was the first time you actually like decided like I'm about to like go see something new?
Shit like on my own, huh?
Yeah, like whenever you left the state, like whenever
Shit,
like to go see some new shit. Or did you travel a lot young?
I really did. I don't know what I do. I probably went to LA. I think I went to LA. Bruh. Fucking get some bags, bruh. Honestly.
No, that's always like people like when they're chasing like this shit, that's always like their first shit that they want to do just because like that's a big accessible just like to if you go to one state to work, like you might get like one person you was trying to work with in LA, you might catch like 3-4 people that are just in there like, getting their own work.
Nah, exactly, bro. Yeah, I was traveling shit since I was 18, I feel like.
How old are you now type shit?
Shit, 27, bro.
27 type shit.
Yeah, so.
So you've been rapping for what, like probably like 4 years now?
You said 2016.
2016? Oh,
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Shit, bro.
7 years now.
Hell yeah.
So like once you left probably out of school or something like that, that's when you started.
Yeah, that's when niggas just started bullshitting around for really.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think any of them songs is really like from that old is really out even.
Mm-hmm.
It's I got so much music in my shit that's just like old shit.
Yeah, I was listening to like some of your shit today just to like refresh my memory. I'm like, damn, like yeah, some heaters, bro. Like I missed this era of music for real, bro. Like
nah, I got hella fucking music, bro. I should have dropped more shit, but
always time, bro. At your pace and shit too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can only go up from here, bro. Like I'm telling you, like even like I was looking at the comment section of some of your old videos. I'm like, bro, there's comments from like 3-4 weeks ago, bro. Like I'm telling you.
Oh yeah,
like,
nah, niggas be on there, bro.
Like,
nah, niggas definitely be on there, bro. I be seeing the comments and shit. SoundCloud for sure. If anything, I'll just throw some music on SoundCloud for real. Just throw a whole bunch of just old shit. I got shit with.
Do you think that's like your best like streaming platform, like for
shit? Not really. I don't even like care about getting money from music. So like, if I did, I'm just throw it on SoundCloud. Maybe throw it on Apple, but I don't care about getting money from that shit. Shit was for fun.
Yeah. Like, but like as far as like where you see like where people interact with your music the most, like I gotta make sure it gets on this first, like because I know like majority of my fan base is gonna be on this, like.
Shit, I guess SoundCloud for real.
SoundCloud, yeah, it's usually for everyone. Like I tell people,
definitely.
like it's like even since it is like the free service and shit, like that's the most accessible to everyone. You know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. A lot of people just go on it. It's just easy.
For sure. Like, and then just to have your own profile and shit, because a lot of people use it as like a secondary to like income. They be selling like the repost and shit, and like getting like people to host their tracks and stuff. Like, did you ever invest anything into that to get your SoundCloud like the?
Shit, not even, bro. Like, niggas is just fucking with us. Honestly, bro, I ain't really,
So what was like the first big song that you saw like some big traction on? Like, do you remember like one moment where you're like, all right, this is definitely gonna be something I'm chasing after this? Like,
I don't even. Let me see. What's the name of that song? Maybe. I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna have to look for real.
Oh, you good?
Let me see,
good.
bro.
I'm stumping you with these questions. G, my bad.
Nah, hell nah. I'm just trying to think of the first one that really caught some traction for real.
Hey, you want to hit that?
Yeah.
I don't even got service in this bitch.
No, you good? It'd be the service down here be awful, bro.
No, dead ass. But shit. Let me see. I don't even know which one was the first one to even really catch traction, or if I even really noticed it at the time. Like, oh shit, this shit going up. But this is just making music for fun for real.
Gotcha, okay.
That shit was just normal then, and didn't even like phase you at all. You just like, fuck it, they fucking with us, like whatever.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, they fucking with us, like really.
Yeah. Do you think people was fucking with you already outside the scene type of thing too? Like, just everybody in your city just know, like, oh yeah, that's bro, he's cool, everything like that. So
Yeah. I mean, shit, I've been cool with everybody for real. So niggas be fucking with us.
Hell yeah. What about performing? Do you like to perform? Like, cause I know some artists, they like, I don't know, they don't like the vibe of performing and stuff like that. Like, do you like when the
straight?
audience?
It just depends, bro. Performing be straight. Yeah, it depends on the audience though.
Yeah.
We didn't have the mix of both, bro. Should be really funny though.
Tell us a story about like what's your worst like tour, like concert experience, like performance experience? Like, what's the worst shit that done went down?
Shit.
It's like a shitty ass show, a shitty ass crowd or something.
I'm trying to think where it was. I think maybe New York, bro.
Really?
It was just dead. It was just dead.
It was just like the amount of people, or just the energy in the actual crowd.
I feel like just the energy.
No, I feel it.
Like to everybody, bro. It was just like a dead crowd. Like I don't know why they paid to
that
come.
could also come from like y'all being in New York, having an Atlanta sound. Like it's different. Like,
Yeah.
how we were talking
That's
about,
what I'm
like,
saying.
LA
The sound don't
doesn't
reach
travel. Like
sometimes.
you be having like the real West Coast like hip hop shit, like the low riders in the videos. Like I don't know if people in New York don't necessarily be bumping this when they listen to like K Flock and like you know what I'm saying. Like some shit just doesn't travel well. Like,
Nah, definitely. I don't think so. But it was still a straight little show. They were just a little dead.
No, I feel it.
But we didn't have some lit shows. The most lit shows probably shit when niggas had went to Spain.
Y'all went to Spain?
Overseas with it, bro. Talk about that.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, break that down to us.
Shit. I think what happened. I think that was after that nigga AR got signed.
Okay.
And then niggas had a show with what's his name? I forgot who he had a show with. Some overseas artist, but he going crazy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
for sure. So that's how y'all got on like.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how we went out there. We wanted to go out there, which.
How was that experience, like being able to see like a different part of the world just off the music?
Yeah,
shit,
you
bro?
went
like,
to Europe.
That was my first time in Europe. That shit was lit. Spain's lit, like definitely. Like the city, Barcelona. We was in Barcelona and Madrid. It was both lit. Barcelona's definitely more lit though.
That's tough.
You said which one was more lit?
Barcelona.
Yeah. Y'all did a show in both cities?
Hell yeah.
Oh wow, that's fire.
Nah,
How
that
long
shit
were
was
y'all out there for?
shit. I think like a week.
How was the flight? Like how?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? A long ass flight or what?
Nah, that shit was definitely long. I think it was like what, 7 or 9 hours, some shit like that.
7 ain't bad, but 9 that's pushing it.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. I ain't gonna lie. I took a Xan with the sleep.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Bro, I swear to God, I was about to ask. I was like, you pop a little Xan or something.
That only way, bro. I
I
don't even really like flying. Like I've been
Yeah.
doing that shit so much. I don't even like it.
Yeah, every time I hop on a flight, I pop the Xan because I'm like, I'll just
Like even
wake
coming
up
out
there.
here, it'd be straight, but it's a long flight.
What's the flight hours from here to Atlanta?
Shit, 3 hours.
3, that ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not
Exactly.
that
It's
bad.
like right when you're like ready to get off the plane.
Yeah.
But flying to Cali, bro, that
3 hours.
shit.
We was flying back from New York, so when we went out to New York, I had to fly back to I had to be back before the homies was back, so I left by myself. The flight back felt like it was 5 hours, but they told me the flight back takes longer than the flight there for whatever reason.
Yeah, sometimes that shit be happening.
And I was like, fuck, please let me out of here. And I took red eyes for both of them and shit. And I just remember oh, I don't think I'm ever doing this again.
Nah, definitely. Nah, I'll be taking the red eyes early, bro, so I'll be sleep on them. Literally.
My shit was just packed as fuck, and I just remember there was mad little kids and shit. I was like, oh, this is not.
I barely made the flight to come out here, bro.
Right now,
rushing to the
to the one right now.
Hell yeah, bro. Rushing to the airport, niggas.
Oh god.
Barely made it.
So that Spain trip, how was the crowd? You're just saying that shit was just lit, them people was different.
Oh yeah. They treat niggas like superstars out there.
Yeah, it was
that. Yeah, they treat niggas like superstars out there.
Yeah, they're seen as some these are the most lit people from the U.S. You know, they're probably they got obviously they you guys are going crazy or something. So they're
exactly,
wow, this is what the U.S. be bumping and fucking with. So
exactly, bro.
Not to mention they grab a lot of influence from the U.S. market, and then since they don't really have access to the artists from here as much, when they do get to see them out there, they're treated like royalty, because they might not see them again out there, on these national tours, because every time artists post dates, sometimes depending on the region, it might be if it's a West Coast artist, they might be just going up and down California, Nevada, and and they might not step out anywhere in the country, let alone in a different fucking continent.
Nah, exactly. That's why it was lit, bro. Niggas said we're going to Spain. I said, bet.
I was communicating with the fans, they was probably trying to dab you up, and you're just
shit. Really, some people didn't know English for real.
Yeah.
They just give you the vibes that they know who you are. And
exactly. A lot of people didn't know English, but some people did though. The main people that we were with, they knew English, bro.
Yeah, the show promoters and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then the bro that we was out there with, he knew English and shit, artists and shit. So
that's dope.
We was really chilling in the stew.
They had studios.
Oh yeah, we was out there with Brodinsky too. Brodinsky was with us.
Yeah, Brody.
Yeah, he always be putting us on to shit like that.
Yeah.
He's hard as fuck. I can't
believe
him.
He's a crazy ass producer.
Oh yeah,
bro.
no, for sure. We got some crazy ass songs.
You got some hits with him?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He put us on some crazy shit, bro.
He was out there in Spain with you then?
Yeah.
Y'all was in this booth out there together, in the stew?
Yeah. He was out there at the shows, everything.
What good advice could you give to a upcoming artist, looking at this right now, as they're a fan of you and they're starting to make their own music, what good advice could you give them?
Shit. Really, you gotta put money in that shit for real.
Yeah,
me luckily,
cheap.
Me luckily, niggas was just fucking with me for real, so niggas doing shit off the strength. But you gotta put money in that shit. That's the only thing. That shit take money, pay for videos. Music expensive if you trying to go up.
And if you're doing it the right way, if you're paying professional studio sessions, fucking a
exactly.
tape would cost you $3,000, $5,000, $10,000.
No, literally studio time. I ain't never paid for studio time, bro.
You just always have homies that would engineer for you type shit?
Hell yeah. Any studio I went to, I ain't never paid.
That's for clutch, bro.
Yeah.
Because we be always having we don't have a homie that records in here just yet. Eventually I want to bring something where we could record in here too, just for when bro hops on tracks and shit.
We could have our own studio. Being an engineer is hard as hell. That shit's a lot to learn. Do you know how to work FL and shit like that, or you don't? You just be on the rap?
Really be engineering on Pro Tools though. In the studio, that's what they be engineering on Pro Tools. So I know how to do Pro Tools. I don't know how to fucking mix and master and do all that extra shit.
But you can record yourself if you
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, hell yeah.
You still gotta learn to do that shit.
Yeah.
Just make it easier.
Hell yeah. That way you could just get that shit done by yourself. Don't rely on nobody. Nah, that's dope for sure, bro. For sure. When you be smoking some Czar, what you be smoking on? What's your preference?
Some Shark Lotto. Y'all know what that is?
You got Shark Lotto? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
But we be bringing
Brody be getting that shit, so... Yeah. Shout out my boy Gibby, because he put us on that shit. That shit was some fucking crazy ass shit. That shit's fucking.
Once you on that shark, bro,
you never go back.
Yeah, literally.
I don't even blame.
That's the only guys I be getting for real.
I don't even blame you, bro. Yeah, that shit's
no need. And they got all the little different strands and shit.
Yeah, yep.
What's your favorite rap? What do you usually?
Yeah, what you be rolling up in?
Shit, definitely backwoods, but Sweet Aromatic.
I've been getting some
Sucks.
shitty
Yeah,
packs to the woods lately, bro. I had to go back to
They
the
always
States.
shitty though.
I got a pack. Only one was usable. I literally was like, "Oh hell no, I'm going back." And I showed it to them, and they swapped it. But I was like, "Man, they
Oh,
was
that's crazy. In Atlanta, they're not doing that, bro.
Yeah,
And
when he
packs
told me
be $10, bro.
$10,
$11, $12.
crazy.
I went straight
You in
back
the city?
though. Like I was pissed because I was like, I couldn't even. I'm already terrible at rolling. So
Yeah.
like the fact that I was having trouble splitting only one of them and the rest of them were Cade, I was like, I'm going back. They gonna have to swap this. Ain't no
Yeah,
way.
that's crazy, bro. Atlanta, they not doing that. I don't even try.
No, I couldn't take that. I was heartbroken, bro.
Man, I already know it, bro.
damn, $12 for a pack of woods.
If you're in the city, definitely.
No,
Bro.
they can't even.
That's why I don't
crazy.
even, man. I'm going to QT or y'all don't got it. It's basically like come and go.
Yeah,
It's like that, and they just
like
they be having $5 backwoods.
really. Oh, so you got the little plug, the little spot. They got the cheap woods.
Hell yeah.
I paid like
Buying them
$13,
out.
$14 for those one day. I was like, fuck no,
Really?
shit.
Yeah, they be taxing, bro. They be taxing.
That shit's crazy.
Shit, man, we getting towards the end of the interview, bro. Is there anything like you want to like talk about, touch on, or like before we get off here? Anything you got coming? Anything you want the fans to know and shit?
Fans to know, shit. Get some money, man. Live your life. Niggas get one life.
For sure.
Worry about all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
Always got time for this other music shit, ladies. Just, you
No,
know,
exactly,
working.
exactly. And I still fuck with the music. I be making music with the homies and shit. Like my homie Blue Honey KB, Sauce Man, niggas in Atlanta and shit. I still be making music with them and
Shout out
shit.
bros, yeah.
I just had drops on with them.
Oh, so okay. Yeah,
Exactly.
y'all go tap into that, for real, bro.
Nah, definitely.
Keep tapped in, man. Well, we appreciate you coming through, bro.
Nah, for sure, bro.
For sure, bro. It's been a vibe, man. We appreciate
Nah,
it.
it definitely has, bro.
Oh, God, man. Well, hey, it's been Somewhere in the City. It's your host, Michael the Serpent.
And it's Joe.
JWITDABEAM, man.
Yup, man. Appreciate
Yeah.
y'all. We out of
We
here.
out.
Yeah, that's rad.